According to Zelensky, U.S. military officials presented a detailed proposal outlining Washington's ideas for ending the war. But the leak of that plan, reportedly crafted after meetings between U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff and Russian counterpart Kirill Dmitriev, has raised eyebrows. And for good reason. The draft suggests Ukraine could be asked to surrender remaining parts of the Donetsk region it still controls, reduce its military to 600,000 personnel, and promise not to join NATO. All ideas Kyiv has consistently rejected in the past. The White House denies that the plan favors Russia or that Ukraine was left in the dark. Officials insist Kyiv was consulted and that the document is meant to spark diplomacy, not dictate terms. But Europe isn't buying it. EU leaders say they weren't involved at all. Germany calls the plan a list of topics, not a real peace agreement. And the EU's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, said simply, "Not that I know of." Moscow has downplayed the plan's importance. The Kremlin says there's been contact with Washington, but no real negotiations. And it repeated its demand to address the so-called root causes of the conflict, a phrase Ukraine interprets as code for more concessions. All this comes as Zelensky faces pressure at home, including a $100 million corruption scandal involving senior officials, and Russia announces small territorial gains in the east. Meanwhile, fighting continues. A Russian strike on Zaporizhia killed at least 5 people Thursday. Hours later, Russia claimed it shot down 33 Ukrainian drones. And earlier this week, a deadly attack on Ternopil left 26 civilians dead. Zelensky hasn't rejected the U.S. proposal. Instead, he says he appreciates President Trump's efforts, but insists Ukraine needs a worthy peace that preserves the dignity of its people.